Hey, Hobby Club fam. Welcome back to Journeys. It's Friday. Yes, the old intro's back just for today. We missed some stuff in the shuffle. So anyways, Zach will have to fix that. It's fine. I turn off commercials for you guys anyway. How are you? Hey, Nelazar. I feel like I don't get to see you enough. Yeah, it's been a week. I'm trying to stay on target by getting 1.5 done a day. I've been doing that. I've been painting enough to keep up. I have 10 Wardens that are NMM'd, and I have 6 Dawnriders, so I'm getting there. Yeah, intro. Yeah, okay. We're good. I think Zach went back to sleep anyway. I was telling him, like, oh, I'd love it if you would just come in here and sit with me quietly and paint. Hello. Good morning and all that. Or afternoon, because you guys are at work. Finishing up your day, lucky. Hey, Ty. Oh, man, I haven't seen Ty in so long. I love Journeys. Joplin. Yeah, today's trivia day. Oh, yeah, I got to open up Nightbot. So every half hour, if you guys get the question right, I'll pick somebody to name a Warden. Otherwise, you can just buy a Warden name or Dawnrider name. On my Nightbot. All right. So, you guys have bought, not most, I want to say about half of the names. Most of the Dawnriders are gone. And I want to say, yeah, most of the already painted Wardens are gone, but I still have some more set aside. So, it is still possible to name one. Oh man, it is really hard to sign into Nightbot. There's like a million things. Okay, cool. We're ready to go when you guys are ready to get an answer right. Hey, Madman. What time is it for you anyway? I always forget. It's like evening for you, right? I need more Australian friends so that I remember the time difference better. 10, yeah, it's late. Sheesh. That's past my bedtime. Okay, where do we get Joplin from? What state? California, Washington, Michigan, Nevada. I don't know if you guys noticed, but if you were here last week, I had the same options for Bartok. So, if you were paying attention. What's everyone doing this weekend? Actually, before I ask that, you should answer it, but it's Friday. It's actually the day for Elijah's questions. I feel like I should wait for Elijah to get in here. Just turn the clock upside down and that's the time in Australia. Hello. Hi, Umi. Umi, I'm glad you're liking the chill room. We have a new chill room in the Discord, peeps. I'm trying to encourage Zach to write his music or take the music he's already written. He can create some cool like lo-fi beats out of it. Like he could do that. So I'm trying to encourage him to do that so we can have his music on in the room on repeat. I guess you guys are getting a bit of it now. Just something. For when Zach's getting too spicy. Yeah, I know sometimes the conversation in there gets like loud or people are, folks are in there to talk. So they're like, why aren't you talking? And it's like, well, I don't know. I just like listening. So yeah, if you're like feeling that, then just go hop in the chill room. You guys' birthday month is upon us. It's been almost 2 whole years. So you know what that means. It means Meme of the Year is coming up. It's my favorite. The mods are working on that. I missed it. I need to bug him. Oh, yeah. More about his album. Oh, I heard Zach shuffling. Zach, get in here. Come paint with me. Is anybody working and hobbying at the same time? Or just hobbying? I guess Madman you could be. Although it is late. I saw your comment about jelly beans being gourmet. Yeah, I remember that too. Jelly bellies used to be kind of a bigger deal. And I think we had some of those stores too, where it's just a giant jelly bean factory. Our friend whose wedding we went to a couple weeks ago was obsessed with jelly beans, so we'd always get her like weird jelly beans. Vino. You're going to Disneyland? Oh man. I want to go. I've been to Disneyland in like a decade. I used to do the half marathons they have there before they got rid of them. And it was always such a tease because you do the first 6 miles through the parks. I'm like, I want to stop and hide in a bathroom so I can go on the rides later. But like, no, couldn't. But it was fun though. So you did like the first 6 miles in the parks, and then the second 7-ish miles, 7 and then some, through the streets of Anaheim, which was not as exciting as being in the parks, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Like, not as boring. There were like, they'd get local high schools to come and along the path and like play music, and do tall flags and stuff like that, color guard. And then there were a ton of cosplayers dressed up as characters. The 2 that I would do were, it was Tinkerbell, so there'd be a lot of people dressed up as fairies. And then the Star Wars run. So there were a lot of like Jedis, and I don't fucking know. I don't watch those movies. I just like them. They're okay. The first 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's about it. Everything else is fine. But yeah, it would have been cool to see someone dressed up as Jabba the Hutt. All right, I haven't been staying caught up with chat. Anyways, Vino, have fun at Disneyland. Are you gonna buy fast passes? I mean, there is a giant worm in Star Wars. I don't know if you call it that, but isn't it like it comes up and tries to get their ship as it goes away? So, yes, it is with a giant worm. Don't know about what, Vino. The fast passes? How much are they anyway? It's criminal. What's your favorite place to eat at Disneyland? I like Pizza Port. I think their pizza's pretty good. Also, as much as I dislike soup, I do like clam chowder. And I think their clam chowder bread bowls are really good at Disneyland. Disneyland doesn't have shitty food. It's pretty good. I don't know what Disney World is like, but Disneyland is got pretty decent food offerings, I think. Am I freezing? Okay, I'm looking at my stats. Everything looks okay. So I think it's just you. Ty says it's just you. Ty wouldn't lie. You don't go enough to have an opinion. Really? All right. Yeah, that's fair. We didn't all grow up with a with $100 a year pass. I can't believe Elijah's not here yet. Yeah, I was saying that too, Ty. Every time I talk about how much I hate soup, I'm like, maybe that'll get his attention. What? Oh. Oh, we watched this movie called Mountainhead. Yeah, Mountainhead. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. I don't know anybody in it except Steve Carell, but they're all playing tech bro assholes. Yeah. And one of them is named Super, Souper. And so they yeah, they keep referring to him as Soups, and Zach and I are like, are they saying Soups? I'm like, that's so weird. Like, no one ever, what kind of nickname is that? It's very uncommon. Oh my god, Umi. Yes, my head was killing me last night. We ate jelly beans on stream yesterday. The AOS game. Like, you could, you know, sometimes we do buy us shots, make us eat bugs. Like, all we know, the only shtick we have is eating nasty food. So, yesterday it was those, like, gross jelly beans. Not Birdie Bots, because, you know, those don't exist anymore, I'm pretty sure. I think now it's just Jelly Bellies, like generic gross jelly beans. Yeah, there we go. I put a little X for myself. It's in the wrong spot. Yeah, they were terrible. So it was like, however many colors there were. There was, you might get a gross jelly bean or a good jelly bean. So if you didn't watch it last night and you like watching us suffer, it might be a good one for you. Plus, it was a decent game. I'm like, yeah, there was a game too. You guys were making me laugh so much last night. I could not stop laughing. Hey, Connor. Yes, this is a horse. Somebody go get John. This is like the most obvious horse, I think, in the game. Like, it's clearly an actual horse. But John still says it's not. Actually, this horse is pretty small. I'm trying to think, like, is this isn't the size of a normal horse. I need, because these aren't the size of people, right? Are these the same size as zombies? I forget. I don't have any near me. I'm not going to get up. Saul, all of us. Okay, so if you go to Universal, you can get Birdie Bots. Well, you'll be happy to know that What's-Her-Face no longer gets royalties from them. I'm pretty sure I read that. I'm pretty sure I read that, but I was still glad we got the generic ones. Yeah, the bad ones are really bad. If you ever get them, get the red ones. Well, this is 7th edition, I guess. Like, okay, guys. The red ones are like old Band-Aids or pomegranate. I never got a pomegranate. I just kept eating old Band-Aids. It was miserable. Speak that name, Saul. It's the new Voldemort. Okay. I notice the Brits stay around longer when we're torturing ourselves also. All right, we're at 6:18. Where's Joplin from? Where's his native? What is he native to? What state? Everyone not from the United States is like, I don't know, isn't it all the same? No. But Zach and I have spent a lot of time in all of these places. Actually, one of them just me. Mostly just me. I think it'd be fun to do trivia on Zach, but I should ask him first. All right, Elijah, I don't know where you are. Kansas and Nebraska. Yeah, great. There he is. Okay, there's Elijah. Okay, great. Hi. Who's doing the flavor research for the bad ones? Yeah, that came up last night, Ty. We were also talking about that in chat. It is someone's job to say, yep, this is it. This is the winner. This is what tastes. This is an old Band-Aid for sure. Oh my God, it was so gross, you guys. That might be one of the worst things I've eaten on TV. Also, what else? There was something else. Oh, the winter shot. I need to stop offering myself up. That was gross. I think it was the cream cheese and the lemon juice that really knocked it out of the park. It's horrible. Okay, Elijah. Let's start with question 1. What are you feeling today? Well, I'm feeling a lot of things lately. Mostly scared. Mostly terrified. But I'm just glad it's Friday. I know that sounds corny. I just needed this week to be over. So I'm glad it is. My plan, well, I guess I'm moving on to the second question. I'll combine the first question with the second question, which is what's your plan for today? What am I gonna accomplish? What is my purpose? What am I set to do today? I forget the exact wording, but yeah, I'm gonna do my work from bed. Like, I'm gonna hop into bed after this, grab my laptop and work from bed. Yeah, I'm not feeling life right now. I guess I'll be honest with you guys. I just want to stay curled up as long as I can. If I don't have to get up and deal with things. Yeah, I'm like, I clean the kitchen so Zach doesn't have too much to deal with. Like, the house is like generally put together. Yes, I can sit in bed all day. Sometimes I need a day like that. I'll probably have like TV on in the background or music or whatever. That's my plan for today, because I'm just not feeling it. Yeah. Tomorrow is Saturday. So that's the third question, right? Umi, a glass of sick. It was bad, Umi. I think I think what it made was sour cream. Like some kind of sour cream. But also there was Vegemite in it. It was so salty and gross. Yeah, and like sour. It was just, yeah, like sour. It was just too much. Ugh, it was awful. Yesterday was gross. Yesterday was a gross day. And I remember getting to the end of the stream and being like, okay, I just got to eat these stupid jelly beans. And then I was like, oh, right. I have to drink that fucking winter shot. It's my own fault. And I made the winter shot, so I knew what I was doing. Yeah, that one was bad. Yesterday was just a lot of bad eats. All right, 6 minutes away. Where are you guys at? You guys are saying California. You think he's a native Californian. Oh, good job, Vino. Yeah, Eagle. Hi, Eagles Fly. I don't know if I've seen you around. Nice to meet you. Yeah, totally, Saul. It was just... you know, and I like sour cream, but, you know, it wasn't quite right, especially with the Vegemite. Sorry, Madman. I'm not a fan. I don't know why we bought it. I think just to try it. Anyway, sour cream's fine when you're expecting it and it's on the things you intend for it to be on, not in a fucking shot glass. Ugh. Sorry, I'm in a very cussy mood today, I guess. Okay, Elijah, third question. What's the plan for tomorrow? Well, you probably saw I still need to do some shuffling on our computers. Swap them. So now this computer always had the game, like the newest game stream files on it. And then the other one had the hobby stuff. But of course, we weren't organized about it at all. And so there's like some newer files on this computer, some newer on the other one. And it's like, all right, now you have to clean your mess up, Meg. Well, it's not just my mess, but yeah, I gotta clean it up. So that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I have the morning off, so that's what I'm gonna do with it. It is Friday the 13th, Saul. I think I will put that on in the background. I bought the giant pack of the Jason movies because reasons. None of them good. So I'll watch that today. I'll have that on. I don't usually do Friday the 13th on Friday the 13th. You'd think I would. I'm not the biggest fan. Not the biggest fan of Jason as a monster. I think they like take him in too many directions. Like sometimes, like he started out as just a normal boy, right? And then he becomes this like, yeah. Starts as a little boy. His mother's the original killer, blah, blah, blah. But they're just like people. And then it becomes like weird. Like he becomes a monster. He goes to like hell and comes back. I don't know. Like, I wish they would just choose, you know, is he mortal or what? Like, that's what I like about Saw. It never like goes there. It's just flashbacks. But he's always real. Don't like Vegemite. Okay, Madman, you don't like Vegemite. Marmite's worse. Promite. Okay, what is Promite? Oh, nice. Happy birthday, me, to your father-in-law. Fish. I'm considering calling in sick, but it wouldn't be a lie. You know, everyone needs mental health days, and we don't treat the brain the same way we treat everything else. So we should start doing that. When you need a mental health day, you need a mental health day. Don't feel bad. Vino. Yeah. I know, Saul. But some are better than others. The ones that don't do that, I think, are better. The newer stuff doesn't really do that. Well, the newer good stuff, we'll say. I don't know. Fish. What did Fish say? Isn't that? Yeah, of most horror fans. Yeah. But I agree with Soups too. Like, I don't know. Look at Marvel. Marvel movies are pretty terrible. I keep forgetting to go back and do what I wanted to do with this thing. Oh yeah, so if we get to 35 likes or super chat amount, or what was the other one? New members. We're at 15 likes. We're only 20 away. I'll keep it going for another half hour. We'll hang out. I can't. We're gonna have to shuffle the AOS show or something, because I can't do my 69 stretch goal for a whole hour till that gets moved. Who should move their show? Should I make my show earlier, or should they make their show later? Whose side are you on? Okay, it's 6:30. Let's see. Well, let me finish. Let me finish what I was doing really quick. So I don't know, because I want to. Anyway, so yeah, tomorrow I don't have the morning stream. It's a double header, but I'm not participating in the morning stream. So hopefully I'll wake up early enough to take a hike. If I don't take a hike, I'll go on a run. And then during that time, I'll work on the computers. Very exciting. Both of them move both of them earlier, so it just gets like... Oh my God, Soups, this is where I disagree with you. I'm like, no, immediately it was terrible. We had Howard the Duck, and we had X-Men, and we had Blade, and then it was all downhill from there. Because obviously Howard the Duck is the best one. Yeah, Polly wants everyone to suffer, as is his way. Alright, should I start? I'll start my stream at 5:30. No, I'm not doing it. You guys can't make me. I refuse. My little routine in the morning is pretty set. It's much better if I take a shower the night before, though. I also have like 15-20 minutes to do some yoga and push-ups. So that's pretty nice. I don't want to lose that. It's just, I'm already up, right? Like any other day of the week, I'm like, I can't be bothered to get out of bed and do this. But since I'm already up, I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'll do some burpees. Okay, I said I was going to do this, and I didn't do it. Am I stinky? No. Winter Soldier. I haven't seen Winter Soldier. Is that Marvel? Okay, we're ending the poll. Yes, he's from California. We got him here in the Bay Area. Not at this apartment, at our last apartment. So somebody gets to be a winner. Let me do that, and then I'll put up the next question while you think of a name. Okay, guys, so this is how this works. You just need to be active. That just means... I wish I had like 10 seconds. There we go. Okay, cool. A lot of you are active right now, so I'm going to choose a winner real quick. There, go. Elijah. Okay. Elijah, you get to pick a name. There you go. Best Marvel movie. Oh, really? Okay. I really liked Logan, though. I would say that's my favorite Marvel movie, I think. Logan? I'm like Batman. That's DC. I know that. What's the other one I liked? I don't know. Yeah, I really liked Logan. Okay, next question about Joplin. Ugh. Actually, I will do this one first. Oh, MCU movie. Well, I don't know the difference. It's all, I don't get it. Why are some who cares? It's all the same universe to me. Okay. Actually, okay. Okay, there we go. How old is Joplin? Cool. Elijah, let me know what name you want. Did I miss it? I don't think I missed it. He's probably doing his Friday post. You guys just tell him when he gets back here. Does eating while down count as eating? Barry. Get it together, man. Logan. What are the other Marvel? There was some other Marvel movie I liked. I liked X-Men, but I think it's more like nostalgic for me. It's not like I don't ever need to watch it again unless there's like a nostalgia reason to watch it again. Shoot. Yeah, I wish I could remember. Like, is there another good movie? I'm like, no. Black Panther. Yeah, no comment. I can't stand these movies. I like the costume design in Black Panther a lot. I'll say that. And I guess the song at the end. Shoot. Well, I guess I just like Logan. Yeah, because I lump them all together in my head. I'm just like, what superhero movies am I okay with? And it's like Logan and the Batman movies. So that's about it. Yeah, intent for tomorrow. I did that. And then something I'm grateful for. Well, okay, let's level up on these guys. Sir Joplin II. Jordan was the best part of that movie. Yeah, he's okay. It's hard to tell from, honestly, never mind. I'm not going to rip on your movies. Right, I need to write this down. There was something I was doing. Oh, right, we have a mill house in here. That's pretty funny. Here, you guys can see the names. Look at my horrible handwriting. Sir Joplin II. Weirdos. Okay. I like cheating Elijah. That's my favorite that I haven't done yet. Everything's coming up Lumineth. Yeah, cheating Elijah. All right, how old is Joplin? Yeah, he's the California cat. We got him at the zoo, not the zoo. like I was thinking of the zoo for some reason, and it came out. No, we got him at the the shelter, not the zoo. Oops. We were thinking, you know, Bartok was spending a lot of time alone. Like, oh, Bartok needs a friend. We should get him a friend cat. Bartok does not like friend cats. Bartok is a lone wolf. So that kind of backfired. But, I mean, we liked Joplin. They get along okay. Like, not great. I feel like Joplin tries to be friends with him, and Bartok will, like, get over it real quick. And then sometimes I think Joplin just is like, I'm gonna mess with you, dude, because you're always picking on me. Which I think is fair. Everyone I know with 2 cats, yeah. Especially because they're both boys, you know? Like, they get weird like that. It's funny, though. I do like watching them get mad at each other over nothing. Over the sunspot. Ooh, there goes my stomach. Oh, right. What am I grateful for? I'm trying to think. Oh, there's Zach. Zach's awake. Zach. I hear you moving. I hear you rustling. Milling about, even. It's like the thing I'm grateful for, I don't feel like bringing up, but these days it's definitely hobby hang. Like, hobby hang has become a nice little escape for me. There's times when it doesn't. There's times when things come up where I'm like, you know, I'd rather not hear this. But in general, I am, you know, I've always loved hobby hangs. Like, that was my favorite thing before starting the channel was Zach. I was like, why aren't people doing this? This is really fun. And then I was like, we're going to do this all the time. So yeah, hobby hang has got me through a lot for the past 2 years, honestly. Longer. 2.5 years, right? Because I started doing it when I first had my hip surgery, which was way back LVO times, 2 LVOs ago, or 3 now? I don't know. 2023. Oh no, I lined this guy's skirt. Why'd I do that? What a fool. Well, just gonna have to paint over it. I'm sitting here like highlighting it up when I need to be covering. Ugh, gosh. Like, there's a reason why I didn't line the skirt, and it's because it would be really hard. It's a good reason. Alright, I'll paint over it later, guys. Leave me alone. Stop yelling at me. Yeah, so hobby hang. Hobby hang brings me a lot of joy. It's a good time. Keeps your mind off of other things. Oops. Okay, good night, Madman. Thanks for the hearts. Ty, now you gotta do them all. I'm having goldfish brain. Zach doing paranormal activities. I'm gonna stare at the screen, Ty, until you tell me what you're talking about so I don't forget again. Okay, I want to see Madman's meme. Lining all the skirts. Oh yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Get out of here. Thanks. Thanks for sticking with me. Ugh, I would never. Or I'll either cover it or I'll leave it and see if anyone notices. Yeah. Anyway, so thanks guys. I guess these count. These are part of the hobby hangs. These are definitely hobby hangs. They're just recorded. Yeah, we'll put him in the back. He'll die first. Or we'll put him in the front. We'll switch him around if I need to pull out of combat. Is there, actually, no, that won't work either. I was going to say, is there like a champion warden? There probably is. There usually is. But they actually have representations of that. I'm pretty sure. Wait, is this like, is this a bannerman or is this a champion? Because I have 2 of those. That's what I do with my mistakes. Like, insert molecule joke here. I'm glad you guys are liking the chill room. Anyway. Seen a couple people using it. Anyway, I think we talked about that already. Yeah, okay, back to Joplin. A little more stuff about Joplin's history. They said they picked him up like by a trash can or whatever, like him and his siblings. Like a dumpster or whatever, little dumpster kitty. And that the mother wasn't there. And that they were probably too young to be taken from her. But, you know, they're strays. You can't just leave the strays, which is too bad. Too bad for Joplin. Yeah, he has some funny tendencies, like things that cats are supposed to do that it's like, why aren't you doing this? And that's probably why. But he was always very affectionate when we went to pick him up. Oof, no worries, Saul. I'm glad you guys like that. Yeah. Only have champion. Okay, so I already have a champion representation. So, I don't know. This guy's just going to be like that kid. Everyone was supposed to make like, I don't know, matching costumes for some school play. And their mom like messed it up. So everyone's going to make fun of him. I don't know. Something like that. That's a thing, right? I'm sure there's a more realistic scenario. But yeah, basically this guy's the odd one out. We'll just make it a girl. That way it makes sense. And now chat treats Joplin like the unwanted sibling. No. Joplin, I was looking for a black cat. Like, I don't know why. I just like black cats. They're cute. I grew up with a black cat. I loved him. His name was Batman. And saw him online. He's just this little teeny thing. The name they had given him was Caper. Just kind of like Batman, I guess. What if it's Batman reincarnate into Caper? Anyways, it's not. But they named him that because he's like climbing the walls. Like he just climbed everything, and it's hard to keep him in one spot, I guess. And that's exactly what he was like. Like we went to the shelter. It was PetSmart. You know, they have like it's like I don't know, something with a PetSmart. And picked him up to hold him, and he's just like all over. He just wanted to be held, and aspiring champion, yeah. Just really liked people. Like you could tell, like he liked this part of being a cat. Like, I want to be held and pet and, you know, hang out. He's a very cute little kitten. And we brought him home, and you're supposed to keep them separate from any pets you have. So, because the pet you already have needs to warm up to them so they don't attack them and, you know, set their own little boundaries. And then also, yeah, so the new cat, like, doesn't get attacked or lost in your house. Just let them find, like, give them a home base. Not going to get lost, but, you know, just give them some stability for a minute. But Joplin could not stand it. Like, I mean, I guess most animals can't, right? And this is me being like one of those moms that's like, okay, just this one time. I'm not going to make you do what's best for you. So I let him out. But what we did, like, because he wanted to be around us. He didn't like being in the bathroom by himself. We could only sit in the bathroom with him for so long. So I bought we had like a gate, like, or board or something. I don't know. We put up a board. That's what it was. We had a gate, and then he jumped the gate. He wouldn't stay in there. So then we had actually the boards we use for the game studio right now. We had those. We stacked them up against the fence. But then he just climbed to the top of those too. There was no containing this cat. It was very cute. So he was a little hard to gently ease into the family. It just sort of like happened all at once. Yeah, he's a cute cat. He is a cute cat. He's got issues, but he's a good cat. Ask anybody who comes over to visit. He's their favorite. It all happened so fast. It did. Yeah, let's see. So I had here's another, you guys, I love my dad. My dad's a good guy. He and my mom made some odd choices about how to deal with pets and children. You guys, I told you about my dog Brandy. Super sad. Anyway, this cat Batman, here's another sad animal story for you. That's why I'm so numb inside. My black heart. Went to Disneyland with my friends one day. This cat Batman, he lived outside, male cat, super friendly. You would go outside, he'd come running. He'd like wanna, again, like hang out with you, and I just loved him. But he wasn't allowed in because he peed. Like I feel that. But yeah, and he'd get into neighborhood fights like with the other cats. So he'd get like goopy eyes a lot, or like infected or whatever. And they, you know, we went to Disneyland. My mom and our other friends' moms. We were all going to Disneyland, friends and stuff. And Batman, I think I wasn't aware. I can't remember if I was aware that he was at the vet's or not, but he had gotten an eye infection again from a fight. And I think the day before, or the day, I can't remember, he was put down. Like, I think it was that day we went to Disneyland. And nobody told me. So I went to Disneyland thinking I had a cat. Came home, I didn't have a cat. I'm not that cat. I hated that. And then my mom was like, well, this is fair, I think. I didn't want to ruin your day at Disneyland, right? Like, I'd go to Disneyland in tears and I'd think about it at least most of the day. I wonder what that would have done. But I really despise not saying goodbye. It matters so much to me. So I really hated that I didn't get to say goodbye to my cat. I think knowing myself, I would have preferred being late to Disneyland and saying goodbye to my cat. Well, ask your kids what they want before you make that choice for them, is all I'm gonna say. I did the same thing with my grandma. They just told me the next day, like, well, you had school, you had exam, and I'm like, what? This is my freaking grandma. Like, we were best friends. Oh my God. All right. Enough trauma. Enough putting my parents on blast. Weird. All these. Yeah, that's why you don't have outdoor cats. Exactly. People have asked me, like, how do you keep your cats and why? You know, like, you got to, because everything's out to get them. You also have to be careful with black cats, especially around Halloween. It's what I've heard, what I've always heard, and wouldn't surprise me if I'm assuming it's real. But yeah, people don't like black cats because of superstition and they get hurt. All right, we're on. We're on the next question. I'm sorry for always bumming you guys out. It's like you guys are my therapy. This is why I'm grateful for chat. All right. End poll. How old is Joplin? Yeah, Joplin's 11. We get to pick another winner. So I'm going to do that really quick. Guys, get active. Get active. Woohoo, just type something. Some of you guys are already there. I'm going to give you another few seconds, I guess. Let's see. Vino's not active. He's probably at Disneyland. Umi's not active. Liberty's not active. Cody's not active. Barry's not active. Elijah, you won. You can't win again. Connor's not active. Madman went away to bed. Okay, I'm going to pick somebody. There's a few of you who are still not active. Can't do anything about that. Venus at Disney while his cat is dying. Oh my God. Yeah. Choose a winner. It's Saul. All right, Saul. Pick a name. I know. I'm sorry, Eagle. I'm such a terrible person. I'm always a winner. All right, Saul, let me know. Yeah. Well, yeah. Pick a name for a warden, Saul. We need a new poll. All right. Where am I at? We're at 7. It's halfway done. Okay. John on the roller coaster at Disney. Yes. Yeah. I bet Liberty. I've definitely been able to say goodbye to pets. And I always preferred that than not. Let's see. Wade. Okay, Wade it is. Oh, did you guys see Flo? Black Cat's name, yeah. I'm sorry, Nella's. Oh my god. Okay. I'll try to keep the childhood trauma to a minimum moving forward. We're just bonding, you guys. What was I saying? Probably something about Joplin. It's okay. Oh, right. I'm filling out this poll. That's what my brain is busy doing. Here, here's the progress. There's not a lot of progress you're going to see because it's like it's a subtle difference. But, I mean, I can see it fine. You can probably see it mostly here. Yeah, if you look at the front. It's subtle. Anyway. Okay. Two more. Here we go. Which of these is not one of Joplin's weird behaviors? Picks his toes with his teeth, runs in circles, chasing his tail, screams at the top of his lungs for no reason, plays fetch. Which one does he not do? Okay. But yes, he's 11. Liberty. I have those exact same thoughts. I started having them and I'm like, damn it. I don't want to worry about this. It's fine. Everything's fine. That's how it goes. Okay, let's get going on this yellow. Yeah, I narrowed this process down to 4 steps. Oh, right. I'm supposed to, this is an ad. I did it right. I put the ad tag on the video. It's not, I guess it's an ad. We were given these paints. I don't know how this works, right? Like, what's the statute of limitations? I got these paints like months ago, right? Is it until they're used up? I don't know. But I'm using them. They're free and I like them. I do. But, so I have to call it an ad, I guess. These are Bear Cavalry paints. I've been using them, only using them on my Lumineth army. I've been enjoying them. And the kit that was given to us by Dan Zenner of Bear Cavalry Paints in our Discord. He's a cool guy. He's in Hobby Hang a lot. I got like the Roy G. Biv collection, right? So it's gray, black, white, and then brown and basic colors from the rainbow. And I could do this with any paints, right? But I'm really enjoying like painting from scratch, making my own colors as I go. It feels way more comfortable to me. You don't have to do it that way. Like, he has tons of paint colors. Like, it's not like that's a requirement of his paints. But the set that I started with, I was like, oh, okay. This will, like, help me loosen up. But I know not everyone likes painting like that. But yeah, he's got a ton of colors now. Anyway, there you go. It wasn't meant to be a spiel. I actually do like these paints. And I do like pointing them out every stream for whoever's new. Because Dan's a cool guy and I like his paint. And get more eyes on it. Okay. Yeah, I get it, Liberty. Let's see. It really winds Zach up by not recording the exact ratio. So it's true, I don't. I don't think you would know it looking at my army. One nice thing about the purple though is I actually really love the purple like straight out of the bottle. It's pretty perfect. So the majority of my army's purple. Easy. That's easy to align. And then everything else Yeah, I mean, I think it looks like it matches. I am going to have to start to bake in some differences, though, because these wardens, I mean, the wardens all look the same. Obviously, they're all the same thing. But I also painted them to look like the bannermen. Like, if the bannerman didn't have the banner, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Like, I'm sorry, but the crest on your head isn't enough. Especially top down, like, get serious. And that's how, like, the Lumineth are. There's also the bowmen. And I'm like, I know they're carrying a different weapon, but when you're looking, like, it doesn't jump out at you, right? So I'm probably going to do different color crests to differentiate more. So that at least there's that on the field. I think I'll do blue. Like a soft blue. What color should you paint your flesh eater quartz? Good question for Liberty. Oh, this guy's skirt is throwing me off. It's so annoying. Why did I do that? Skirt or robe? I don't know. It's like one giant piece. Lumineth can have the Fire Slayer problem where they all look the same. Right. Right. So that's what I'm hoping I can avoid. I'm kind of well, I mean, since I've been working on the same freaking thing for so long, I am looking forward to doing the wind chargers. Is that what they are? Yeah, that'll be a little different. Gives me an animal to paint again. Because I already finished the horses. So I'm like, all right, now it's just man-made materials from this point forward. Stone temple stuff. Is that piece of terrain that you're talking about? Or, oh, right. Oh my God, I was having the hardest time understanding this. The temples just refer to the different groups. So, I wasn't going to, I forget, I think Brad has Lumineth, and that's the kind of Lumineth, or that's what he's planning on making. So Brad's Lumineth will have the mountain stuff. But although I do have the big cow mountain, like the stuff we bought from Chef's friend, had that in it. So we'll have that. But again, it's like mostly painted, so I'm gonna like work with what's there, which I can do. It's mostly green, and I made the gems green, so I can make that work. Brad has like every army. Hey, Mike! Oh my God, Mike! How was prom? That looked so fun. Not to dox you, but I mean, it was on your Instagram, so I think it's all right. And, yeah, Brad, if Zach, is trying to bully Brad into leaving us his armies in case he dies. He has, like, so many armies. We would be doomed without him. Well, we just have a lot more painting to do, I guess. We'd have to... No time for your funeral, Brad. We gotta paint. Yeah, Brad has a lot. I forget if he has Lumineth or is planning on doing Lumineth.
I think he must not have them, because otherwise we'd be like, oh, cool, can John run them? And then John would run them. A ghoul horde. Flesh eater courts need more models, huh? They don't have that many. They don't have that much variety. You got a full body tickle from a drag queen. I don't know if I would like a full body tickle from anybody. Maybe Zach. That's cute though. It looked fun. You looked so adorable. Man, I want to go to prom. So what was it like, was that like an Eventbrite thing? Like where'd that come from? I want to know more about this. Oh yeah, last night when we were playing, when the game was going, I was like realizing, oh, there's no more producer camera. And I was like, oh, that's fine. Like, I don't care if I'm not on camera, on the producer camera anyway. Like, it's fun to go on camera when we're eating horrible jelly beans. But more importantly, there's no cat camera. I realized I messed that up. Pride Week in Charleston, and it was the capstone event of the week. Oh, cool. So it was like a community event. That's pretty neat. I like that. Yeah, I know they got a release. I just feel like their model line isn't that extensive, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I don't know talking about. It's usually the case. Pre-record cat stuff. What I can at least do is put Bartok on the microphone so you guys can listen to him purr. I'll try to figure something out because I like cat cam. I think you guys might enjoy little. I mean, I think nobody's complained about it, right? There's always somebody who's like, can we just watch the game? I don't want to do this, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, go get your own YouTube channel. Don't tell us how to run ours. But yeah, that hasn't happened for Bartok. So I do want to bring back cat cam for everyone. There. Somebody, I forget when, but I was asked to do an impression of chat. That's my impression of the comments section. How much of the point of view has a visible cat? Soups run the stats. $10 hours. Yeah. Polly, go do the scavenger hunt. Scavenger hunt was silly. That's fine. That's fine. 712. Okay. I think I can get the NMM done on all these. God, I always say that. I'll get these two done at least, and we'll see how far I get on the Dawnrider. Oh man, you know what else I want to do tonight? But I don't want want to go by myself. I would like to go with Zach. So we'll see if I can convince him. But there's emo night at the Ritz. That's our local like dance club place, and it is emo night. So it's like a focus on there's like DJs, you know, the actual artists aren't really there. Let me pull it up. I really want to go. I wasn't really a big emo kid. It came out, emo started being a thing when I was like later in high school, and I was like, why is everyone screaming and crying? Like that's how I felt about it. It's one of the, it's like corn. It grew on me over time. Like, oh, now it's nostalgic. Even though I didn't like it as a kid. Screamo was the nickname, I think, right? I do like My Chemical Romance. I think they bucketed that. I'm not sure exactly, you know, what counts and what doesn't. I'm a poser. Why wouldn't he want to go for fun? The Liberty. Why wouldn't he want to go for fun? Because it's late and he'll be tired and be like, we have a game tomorrow. So, here, let's find it. Okay. Here's who's gonna, not who's gonna be there, but what they're focusing on. Taking Back Sunday. Fall Out Boy. Panic. Yeah. Anyway. Seems fun. I would like to go. It's past his bedtime. I know. Clubs are loud. Yeah, those are all reasons why he wouldn't want to go. That checks out, Liberty. Yeah, there's like a show every day. I know. We'll see. If he gets into chat, start harassing him. That'll be nice. Drinks are expensive. You know, we usually just hang out at the water cooler. We don't buy drinks. It made you feel... Yeah, I know, right? Fall Out Boy... That was like college for me. I'm like... So that would make me feel old. Like, oh man, we're doing flashbacks to my college years too. What time is it? 14 minutes for this next poll. It's funny, I don't know if I've talked a lot about his weird behaviors. He's a weird little cat. I hear Zach. '80s DJ night? Oh man, that's like what I want to go to. I would love to go to an 80s night. I did Chapel Roan night. Yeah, I probably have, Liberty. Chapel Roan night was fun. I missed Deftones night. I would love to go on like a, what do they call it? New metal, I guess. But they're like, we're not new metal, but you know, like that whole kind of vibe. That stuff's very nostalgic. More nostalgia for music I didn't really listen to in high school, but listened to later. Too old to be new metal. Oh, the DJ was awful at 80s night. That's sad. When I was in college, we would go to this 18 and over dance club in Hollywood. And they did 80s nights. And I was like, this is the best thing ever. Actually, it was great because, like, I wasn't, like, a big dancer. Like, I went to school dances to get a fancy dress or whatever, right? But I wasn't, like, I wasn't big on dancing. I felt like I looked silly doing it. And then I went to this 80s club, and I was like, oh, nobody's really good at dancing. Everyone's just, like, moving around. It's fine. And I started, like, going to clubs. It's nice, like, growing up and not really worrying about shit, like what you look like anymore to other people. Like, oh, leave me alone. I don't care. This is my catchphrase. I don't care. We were doing roasts at work one day, and that was my roast. Megan, we know you don't care. That was it. Not a very roasty roast. But I thought it was funny because I was like, oh, I didn't realize I said that so much. I don't care. Now it's okay. It is fish. It's so nice. Oh, I did, Liberty. I went to a dance club in West Hollywood. Now Bartok wants in. I can hear him. Bartok! What do I say all the time? Shit. I'm sorry. I don't know what it was. Goldfish brain, Meg. Oh, the word okay or I don't care. Both of those. I think both of those, right? But at the time, I'm saying I didn't realize I said it that much. Top 3 phrases. I don't care. Listen, look. What do I say more? Listen or look? I was going to go with look. Oh, what are we at anyway? Oh gosh, we're at 31 likes. Ugh. 4 more and I hang out another half hour. Oh my gosh. Leave me alone. Yeah, that's another one. When you guys are making fun of me. It's like, or like if I'm saying something and I know it's stupid or I'm not like doing a good job expressing myself, I'm like, I'll tell them to leave me alone so they can't make fun of me because I'm aware of how dumb I sound right now. Bye, fish. Bye, Elijah. Oh, wait, no, fish is saying bye because you're leaving. Okay, bye, Elijah. I like sometimes read from the bottom up and then I miss things. These are often all said in like 5 to 8 seconds. Yeah, I guess they're tied. Oh my god. You guys like this? You're sure? You sure about that? 7 minutes. Oh no, 32 likes. I like how I say, oh no, like I don't want to stay here and paint all day. I always worry about Zach and Saray's show starting late. A lot of times I'm sitting right there painting while they're running their show. Oh no, Devil's music in the 80s. Oh my god, yeah, that is another one. Grunge. Grunge was your first real genre. What was mine? I liked a lot of what my parents liked. I think that happens, right, when you're young, until you figure out what you like. I don't know, maybe. But my dad liked Queen and Def Leppard and Yes and Cheap Trick. That stuff. So it was very easy to like. I guess you could say that was my first genre, because I really was into it. With him, as a kid especially. But the first band I ever liked, like on my own without other people liking them first, like, you know what I mean? Like, you like what your friends like because you want to fit in, that kind of thing, because that definitely happened. But was the Cranberries. The Cranberries were my first favorite band. And I think the first, well, maybe not, I don't know. Oh, the first CD I ever bought for myself was To the Faithful Departed. Yeah. So I would just say, like, I think at that point they were calling that alternative rock. I remember my girlfriends making fun of me a little bit for it because of the, I remember, like, Dreams was the big radio song. And at the end she does her, it's not yodeling. What is it called? There's like a name, there's a term for it. You guys might know. And I was like crying, like, Dad, all the kids at school make fun of me, and not all of them, but kids are making fun of me for liking Cranberries. What do I do? I like them. Am I supposed to not like them? And he's like, no, you're fine. You like what all the older kids like, Megan. It's cool music. Then I felt better. So I guess that was alt rock. Which I think grunge is part of. I liked Pearl Jam. My dad liked Pearl Jam, so I liked Pearl Jam. I didn't start like, I know this isn't grunge, but another really like good band I feel like from that era was Sublime. But I didn't really like them until after college. It's like, why are these people singing about weed all the time? All right, since I have the other half hour looming. Oh, look, now it's back down to 31. Someone doesn't like it. That's fair. Well, that's fair. War of the Worlds. War of the Worlds. War of the Worlds. Kids Bop for Polly. The Twisted Metal soundtrack that had Rob Zombie. Offspring and Foo Fighters. Yeah. My dad and my sister love Foo Fighters. Queen of the Damned soundtrack. Yeah, that's not a bad one. Iron Maiden. You know, I never listened to Iron Maiden. It wasn't... Wasn't one of the bands my dad listened to. Same with, who's the other one? Oh my gosh, Pink Floyd. Sorry. Pink Floyd is another band I listened to way too late. Oh, Collective Soul. Yeah. These are all great. War of the Worlds. Who is War of the Worlds? Last Action Hero soundtrack. Yeah, not the first time I've mentioned it either, but the Twister soundtrack was great. I think that might have been my first. Who knows? It was probably Twister. It was either Twister or... Did I have the Matrix soundtrack? I had the Matrix soundtrack. I had Mission Impossible 2, which doesn't hold up. I found out. War of the Worlds. Yeah, that sounds familiar, but I can't place the band. Oh yeah, that's good. Final Destination. I think Final Destination has typo negative on it. No one cares, mate. Oh yeah, Mandrill's voted on my poll for my Carnosaur, which... Jeff Waynes. Okay, I don't know who that is. Bullet for my Valentine. Oh yeah, I love the Metallica song. And I like the Limp Bizkit song on Mission Impossible 2 soundtrack. Yeah. What are you gonna do? I need more paint. I can't keep getting away with this. Now, the first Now. That was a great soundtrack for life. Oops, that was too much. Get off. Yeah, way too much. Oh, bye, Mike. Oh, fun! I'm excited to see what your son gets. Guys, go get us 3 more likes. Go do it. Go find people. I want to finish my horse. So next week, there will not be journeys until Friday. It'll be normal Friday journeys next week because I am headed down to San Luis Obispo to see my friend Kate. So I'm driving down Sunday after the stream. Little mini road trip. It's like a 4-hour trip from here. Yeah, and I'll be working from San Luis Obispo that week, and we have the 19th off for Juneteenth. So I'll come home then, and I'll be here in time for Journeys. Possibly playing also that night, that Thursday night. We'll see. I forget. Caliban, thanks. Thanks for the hobby content this morning. Nice to see you. Allele. That's a jelly bean. More Not Quite Dead inbound. I'm so sorry. I've not been keeping up with that. Ty. It's weird. It won't let me like these anymore. Okay. We're in the middle. We had just started our party lights. We had just started our Patrick Wilson season. We had like 8 movies picked out of his, and we watched the first 3. We recorded 2. I still haven't edited. I have not been making time for it. And Kate has had a second baby, and it's kept her like way busier than she expected, because she was like, the first one was okay. It's like there's a lot more work involved apparently with 2 kids. So we're kind of just, we're on hiatus for a bit. We're not gonna not do it. We just need, it's just like this chapter in our lives that we're in right now is not conducive to making podcasts, but we're going to do it again. Yeah. Right. So she's actually bringing her baby with her. She's got her sisters in town from Australia. They live in Australia. And she's got her new baby. It's like half a year old, I think, something like that. So it's cool. I get to meet them and the baby. I'm excited. I'm putting way too much down. So I got too much paint on my brush. I don't want to take it off. I don't want to waste it. But yeah, it's not looking good. Okay, let me... We're at 735. Ooh, oh, we hit 35 likes. Okay. You guys dug up some poor wretches. Made them vote. Made them give it an upvote. Thanks. Thanks for doing that. Thanks, chat. We're going to hang out. Just like my favorite. All right. Enough of that. Let's end this poll. Caliban, I may try to test my hobby cam setup tonight if I feel up to showing off. What are you going to show off? Bye, fish. Good luck at your appointment. Whatever's happening to you. Okay, here we go. All right, guys. What odd behavior does Joplin not do? Ugh, you guys. All right. You finally got one wrong. All right. Joplin does all of these things except for running in circles chasing his tail. He does not do that one. Soups, did you get to see him play fetch? He really plays fetch with himself. Like he'll take his toy and throw it up and then go catch it and then throw it. It's very cute. He doesn't quite understand when you throw it. He like looks and then he just stops. It's like you ruin the game for him if you throw the toy. He does scream. You guys have, I'm sure you've heard Polly, maybe not, but there's times where he just starts screaming outside the door. He's upset about something. And I'm like, oh, there goes Jocelyn screaming. So I'm surprised you guys didn't know that one. Oh, you've seen him do it in Hobby Hang. Okay. And so he does scream. Zach also told that story about him when a moth got in the house. Also a bird flew into our house, and I think both cats were freaking out when that happened. It was pretty funny. But Jocelyn, like this moth flew in the house, and Jocelyn came in screaming at us one day. I don't remember where we were. And we're like, what is wrong with this cat? And we follow him. We're like, maybe he wants water. And he's just like looking up at this moth. He's just like, there's a moth. Really cute. Yeah, he's our little like alarm guard cat. He'll protect us against bugs. He will protect us against bugs. This is another thing I meant to add to the list. Well, it's not a weird behavior so much, but I was like, please stop doing this. At our old apartment, we also had a patio there. Lot more butterflies. They had that place had like their own kind of like, what do you call it, landscaping. And it brought in a lot more like butterflies and birds and stuff than we have here. I only have so much space. And so anyway, we'd open the slider door to let them out, or let them, I'd have to monitor Bartok. Maybe we put Bartok on leash. I don't remember. But Joplin would be fine sitting on the patio, and he would start murdering butterflies. I want to say there were like monarchs too, and he would just bring them in. We'd catch them, bring them in, and let them like die on our carpet. Just sit there like staring at them die. It's like, please stop doing this, Joplin. It is really sad. Because by the time we'd see him doing it, it'd be too late. Another reason to keep your cats inside. They murder the ecosystem. Not good for it. It's always funny to me when people are like, well, they're animals, they're wild animals. Like, no, they're not. They're domesticated. They've evolved over thousands of years. They need us now. Cats not as much, but they're not really part of the ecosystem at this point. Although, yeah, urban areas aren't really known for their ecosystems, but they're there. You don't want to kill butterflies. You don't want to kill butterflies. You don't want to kill bees. For sure. The squirrels I could give or take. I mean, I want to kill things, you know, but I'm not too fussed over a dead squirrel. They're not really an important part of our ecosystem. Terrible. Heartless. Your cat keeps trying to escape. Yeah. That's Bartok. That's why Bartok can't go. He can't go outside. He'll run away and bother people. And then they'll adopt him because he's so cute. I didn't put up the next poll. Whoops. Sorry, guys. What a bozo. Okay. Oops. Jop lions. Yeah, so Joplin is like our bug handler. What happened to your friend's cat, Saul? I'll have to tell you what happened to Joplin and Bartok on the balcony. Oops. There we go. What is Joplin's nickname? One of these is his nickname. Oh. Let's see. Are you asking me, Nelazar? Or like, are you asking chat? Yeah. Bartok and Joplin have both fallen off the balcony once, and then they were like, never again. Joplin fell asleep and like rolled over, which was kind of funny. He was all right. Bartok, we're pretty sure, just went for it. We didn't realize he was missing. I was sitting there when Joplin fell. Like, I looked over and all of a sudden he was like, and then fell. It's cute. Bartok was missing for a while before we realized he was gone. And he does not know how to get back to the third floor. Oh no. Oh no, Saul. No, no, no. Tom was the entire top 8. I got into MySpace late. I don't remember who was in my top 8. I guess my friends. I honestly couldn't tell you the answer to that question because I have no idea. I wonder if my MySpace still exists. I can't remember if I deleted it or not. I know my Zanga still exists because I lost track of it and then remembered it eventually and was like, oh, I should get rid of this. I don't think there's anything like cringe on it. Maybe, who knows, probably. But I kind of just, it's out there. I'm not going to tell you what the username is. I think I still have that, but I don't think I have MySpace, the MySpace account anymore. Does MySpace is still a thing, right? Like it exists, doesn't it? Zach has an appointment today. He's not allowed to drink water for it, which is always rough. I had to do that for my wisdom teeth removal because I wanted to be knocked out. It's like, I don't want to be awake for this. And I had to go 24 hours and that sucked. I went to work and everything. I was miserable. I refuse to be ashamed of how cringe I used to be. Yeah, that's been my perspective on it. My whole life too, like whatever, this is who I was. Like people change. It's kind of funny. You know, Facebook was like my journal. But then I started doing this channel and I'm like, I think I have to care about this now because people misinterpret things and people forget that you say dumb shit when you're a kid. I was in college. I guess not a kid, right? 20s. I think I stopped using it in my late 30s. I really got a kick out of it before it became completely horrible. Anyway, yeah. I love harassing people by tagging them and shit. Anyway. No, you know what's really funny to do on Facebook, on any of these social media platforms? I love freaking people out. I used to, because I don't really use it anymore, but going back to posts that are 10 years old or something, like their posts or my posts that they're in or whatever, and randomly commenting on it, just as being a weirdo and bringing up zombie conversations. I loved I did that a lot at the last place I worked. A lot of my coworker friends were on Facebook with me and I'd do that to them. I just love being a menace. Read instead of doom scrolling. Yeah. 24 hours no water. It is torture. It is awful. I don't know. It's not so you don't piss yourself. It can kill you. I don't know. There's something about the drugs they give you to take you out. If I wasn't going to be knocked out, it wouldn't have been a problem. But it could kill you. And I can't, somebody in here can look it up. You guys, I'm sure. Why can't I drink water when being knocked out for a surgery? I guess it was my wisdom teeth. I don't remember what the drugs were that they gave me, but it was a gas, and it made me cry. I was sobbing, like I was never gonna see Zach again. He's in the other room. And what sucks about not having water, I mean, aside from all the normal things that would suck about not having water, is, your veins get super you know, they're dry. There's no like liquid in your body. I mean, there's liquid, but not enough for your veins to be easy to find and deal with. And that took a long time for them to get to my veins. I think my veins are normally like kind of hard to find. So it was even worse. And so they couldn't use my arm. They had to use my hand. So there was this like needle in my hand, which I didn't really enjoy. And then I think the whole like surgery was maybe like half an hour max, 15 minutes. It's so short, right? But I was like out. And I was like, it's been hours. And then I woke up crying, like, where's Zach? I need Zach. Is he alive? Am I ever going to see him again? It's just like crazy thoughts. Same thing happened when I had my hip surgery. I was under for however long that took. I don't remember. Zach could probably tell me. And woke up. I woke up in my hospital room. It was so weird. And I did the same thing. I just started crying. Like, I was like, I need Zach. Zach was in there. He came by, I think, pretty soon. And I was crying all day. And I was like, please don't leave me. Please don't leave me. He's like, I have the channel stuff. Like, I have to, because we were just getting started. It was right before we launched the channel. He's like, I can't just stay here. He's like, I won't. He'll stay. He stayed as long as he could. And he came and visited me like every day. I mean, every day. It was 2 days, but I was like, every day. Yeah. And I, like, the whole day I was sobbing. I could not stop crying. I couldn't feel anything, which was nice because of the drugs they had given me. It wasn't like hurting. I wasn't crying from that. I was just like sad inside. And the nurses were coming in to check on me, and they're like, okay, stop. Like, they were like over it. I'm sure they see it all the time. And I was like, I can't. And they're like, why are you crying? I'm like, I don't know. I'm just sad. I can't stop crying. All right, where are we at? Timbit! Hi. Yeah, that might be it, Timbit. I honestly don't remember why. So you don't throw it. Yeah, don't like kill yourself that way. Guys, what class do you want Timbit to teach? Any requests from the Mandrills out there? We're gearing up for another Timbit class. Timbit's like, what do they want? I'm like, I don't know. Just make it up. But we can ask because you're here. For those of you who don't know, that is a Mandrill perk. Free workshops. Except for Polly. It's not a perk for Polly. For Polly, it's punishment. Because he doesn't want to learn anything, which is fine. $39 likes. Oh my gosh, I don't even have to try. That's really awesome. You guys. Dry brushing techniques. Okay. That's a good one. Yeah, I think I'm not very good at dry brushing. Like, I kind of just accepted that when I dry brush, it's chalky. And I'm going to have to do some washes over it or whatever. But I know that's wrong. I know, like, it needs to be wetter, right? But then I do that and I'm like, oh, now it's too wet. I can't seem to get this. So I am with you. I wouldn't mind doing a dry brushing class either. Those who cannot do teach. Yeah, there you go, Timbit. Fucking Polly. This guy. I'm like, ugh, this whole other side. Why? Me. This whole other side I have to do. Ridiculous. It's true, I cannot do dry brushing. Okay, so we won't do dry brushing. Plane outside. I'm gonna take a look really quick. Ooh. All right. I can't see it. I just don't really like that sound right now. Caliban? Aw. That's really nice of you to say. If my Dawnriders look half as good, I'll be ecstatic. Thanks for the hearts. I appreciate that. They're alright. I'm happy with them, so I'm glad you like them too. I'm excited for John to put these on the damn table. It's funny, you guys saw the list. I think I posted the list I made. I mean, the list I made. The list is basically 2,000 points of an uncohesive army, like a poor performing army. So I was, I was like, listen, John, if we play this on stream, we can put up an equally silly list. Or we can do practice Mandrill's game with it, just so you can play and not feel silly. Oh, there he is. There's John. We're talking about you, John. Oh my God. Speak of the devil. And John's like, no, I'll play your list, but he's gonna tweak it so that there's like allies in it, right? The regiments of renown and stuff. I'm like, oh right, we can do that. That works. And then I'll work on something else for you. I'll have to clean that up. I'm not sure I like how this looks. That's alright though. Sloppy. Okay. Yeah, I'm not worried. You help me feel better about it by offering up a solution to the list problem. Zach didn't want to help, he just wanted to yell. You're just gonna sell the army after she's done. So he's not allowed to sell it until the channel is over. Because we're gonna need it on stream. So he can sell it. I won't be upset if he sells it when we finally give it to him. Like, you know, to keep and not keep here. Strip it, then sell it. I think that would probably make me more sad, actually. Selling it is fine. But if I had to watch... If I had to know that he stripped them first... that would break my heart. I'm like, I'm never painting an army again. Fuck GW. It would take it out on GW too. No, I love GW. We all love GW. GW is great. Just right over it. Yeah. Yeah. Selling it for bits. Hey, Orange. I have something to send you. I'm excited. Oof. Where are we at? Joplin's nick. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. Okay, last chance to vote. What is Joplin's nickname? Only one of these is correct. As I like after I posted, I was like, oh, he has one more nickname, but it's not on here, so that's fine. Won't throw you off. Joplin. Is it Janice? No. Joplin's actually named after Scott Joplin, hence the option of Scott. But yeah, people always assume it's Janice. Janice is a little more popularly known these days than Scott Joplin. Scott Joplin did ragtime music. The Entertainer, he wrote that. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I fucked that up, but I just like leave it. I don't care. I don't care. All right, here we go. Ending the poll. All right. You guys didn't get this one either. It's okay. Can't win them all. What is Joplin's nickname? It is J-Dog. Zach calls him J-Dog every day. It's not my nickname. I just call him Joplin. But J-Dog is it. It's pretty funny. All right, I need to put the last poll up for the last half hour of the show. Thanks for the likes and getting us to the 35 like mark. But one last question. Actually, I forgot to write this down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, I'll make the last one easy. How about that? From now on, he is Z-Dog. Yeah. You guys start calling Zach Z-Dog. Just like Polly is Seabass. Okay, last poll. We can also do truth or dare. Go for it. I usually do that the last half hour. If you have any truth or dare questions, I will answer them. If I did, John, if we named the cats after anime characters, I think Joplin... No, we aren't degenerates. Whatever. I think Joplin... Yeah, we'd go with the Flo cat. We'd just name him Flo. Did you watch that, John? Is that an anime? I don't know. But it's so good. Okay. After comic book characters. Yeah, if we had gotten a dog, I was like, let's name the dogs after artists. Visual artists. So I want to, if we had a dog, I would have wanted to name it Go. You know, like Van Gogh. But no dogs for us. Is Van Gogh my favorite? You know, no. I just thought the name would be cool. I don't know if I have a favorite. I'll be honest with you. I'm a bad art student. I'll have to think about it. One more thing for this. Yeah, we'll leave it alone. Okay, let me mix these. Okay. There we go. Last poll. Kept it easy. I guess you guys can cheat, but that's lame. So if you want to be lame, go ahead and cheat. Look it up. But if you want to keep in the spirit of what we're doing, then just guess. But some of you might
already know the answer.
I'm gonna get somebody who's like, no. I'm like, all right, I don't want to argue with you. You're right. I'm wrong. It's fine. Leave me alone. Listen, look. Oh, he has risen from his chambers. Oh, I thought he would come in. Joplin is a naked cat. Oh yeah, I should have put that. Hairless. Like all black cats. He's hairless. John, please take my Lumineth to a competition where they judge best painted. Please. Please. I want to see how it does. Oh, but you know what? All the normal places probably want a freaking display board. I guess I could make a display board like I did with the Seraphon. We used it. I liked the terrain it made. This, what would I do? I feel like I picture them on like sand dunes, and I'm like, how do I make a display board of sand dunes? Obviously there's ways to do it. Soups, your sand bases have like ripples in them, right? How'd you do that? I'm like, can we have you teach Mandrill class on it? And that looks super cool. I'm trying to remember. It's ripples, right? Like, it's not like you painted them in. I think they're real. You guys tell me if I'm wrong. But that would be kind of neat. And then have like tall grass, and then, you know, these crystal shard. These things coming out of the ground. Okay, they're just painted in. Oh, Frank Frazetta. Yeah, he's cool. I'll keep thinking, who's my favorite artist? I may not think of one today, though. I'm sure I have one. My mind is just a blank, as per usual. Okay, some spots of this are better than others, but I'll live. Last highlight. Seraphim Sepia. No, that's what I would want. I wouldn't want it super dark because it's just sand. But yeah, I could probably do... But it needs to work as terrain too, because then Zach will never use it. It'd probably be pretty flat. What would the backdrop be? That's where it gets height. Yeah, I'd probably do hill. It would have to break up. You wouldn't need to break it apart too much. Like, there'd be the base. It'd probably be fine. I'd smooth it out so that it wasn't an inch platform. It would be like, you know, gradual, not like a block. I think. Oh my god, I could make it look like a sandbox. Like they're playing in the sandbox. That'd be kind of fun. Here, let's go with the small paint brush for this. Planning app to plan out projects. I'm gonna go with no. I don't. I should. I'm thinking I'll be done with my 2,000 points in a month. I have a plan. My planner's in my head. I'm like, okay, if I do an average of 1 a day. But next week I won't be here, so I'll try to see if I can get ahead of it. Oh no, because tomorrow I'm going to be doing the computer, so I won't be able to work on them tomorrow. Hopefully, nope, won't be able to work on it Sunday because I'm driving. So yeah, I'm just gonna be behind schedule next week. That's all there is to it. Maybe next Friday I can get caught up. What time is it? 8:13. All right, 15 minutes out. Can she do it? They still have to pay me $2 million even if I do a bad job. Yeah, this part just goes so much faster because it's just like put down a quick highlight. Just mostly like dots. Planning what's planning, yeah. Pretty much. I mean, I guess the studio does have a calendar for planning content. And so it needs to work in that sense. Like, we have to schedule when we're going to work on stuff or have stuff ready by, but as far as like, here's how I'm going to do this, here's how I'm gonna... No, that doesn't really happen, at least not for me. I have some knitter friends that I used to hang out with at lunch, and we'd knit together, and one of them tracked her time, like how much time she spent knitting, because there's trackers for that too. And I always admired that, and I was like, oh, I want to do that too. And then I was like, you know what? I forgot. And then I'm never going to remember to do this. I can see Liberty being into something like that because he's all about like stats. I like seeing stats. I don't have time for that. I mean, I have time. Like, what do? You just sit there and click a button, like start, stop. But I mean, people take breaks, right? And I'll forget. Like, I'll be sitting there and forget to hit stop. So it won't even be, I don't know, too much. Do you guys do stuff like that? I don't think that counts as planning either, though. Oh, yeah. Okay, done with the NMM there. Keep a Milanote page for each army with vision boards and paint receipts. Wow, that's great. Yeah, that's so organized. I'm like, ugh, I suck. Like immediately like, oh God, why don't I do all those things? I would love to do that. No, you're the one leading the way. When I got my job, I used to be very gung-ho about being the best. And I'm like, just leave me alone. Yeah, when I got my job, my current job, I was like, oh, I'm so excited to be here. And like, one of my favorite things is being organized. And I like want to be really organized with my work. And I don't know why that was important to me. Cataloging, I don't know. And I was like, so I'm really looking forward to this company, like, putting my habits to shame. Like, I want to learn how to just be better about my work in that way. And it turned out I was better at it than they could offer. I don't subscribe to sanity anymore. Yeah. I like a good vision board too. Pinterest before it ruined your image searches. Oh, I think I forgot to yellow that up. That's all right. Again, I don't care. Leave me alone. Listen. Damn it. I'm never going to win Best Painted with that attitude. This is great. I'm hitting my quota for today. Oops. Yeah, I forgot to yellow that up too. Oh, well. And Zach's like, what's your recipe? I'm like, I don't know. Just wing it. If you mess up, don't fix it. Roof work. No. Actually, that sounds nice. I would love to go do some like physical activity work. You know, in Office Space when, I forget his name, but the main character ends up with like a construction job at the end. And I'm like, God, I would love to just work outside now. Tired of being in a gray office all the time. Finish 3 more Wardens today. That would be cool. Only leave me with 5 left. Oops, I fucked that up. Like I said, I don't care. No. Okay, that's good enough. That's, yeah, looks decent. Nice. Okay. I'm doing the back of the shields, guys. Some of the worst people you've ever met were in construction. Yeah. Everything, I mean, the grass is always greener, right? I'm trying to think where some of the worst people are that I ever met. Let's see, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. 11, 12. This will be 13. It's really hard to line these guys up with their dumb sticks. Wait. 1, 2. Oh, wait. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes. Okay. Sorry. My brain. Sheesh. Yeah, I need to mix more. I'm always trying to stretch out my paint when I shouldn't be. Oh my gosh. This pole. 7 minutes. I can finish this in 7 minutes. Did I update this? Let's see. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, well. I meant to update it. We have a Mandrill class with Devin coming up on the 22nd. Again, more fallout from us switching the studios. I wish I was going back to the UK. That was fun. Home stretch, home stretch. Just some quick like dots of the brightest color. Fuss over this too much. I'll get the background later. I think I need to go back over it. I think I missed it for the most part. Yeah, what would that even? I think I need to do yellow instead of jumping to the highlight. Let's do the back though. Seem to have more of a plan back here. It's fine. I really like these banners. They're raised, you know, it's not, there's no freehand going on here, but I think it's a cool design anyway. I know there's no like freedom to do whatever you want, but I don't always mind that. It removes the tyranny of choice. And I don't feel like freehanding these little banners. What would you freehand anyway on the Lumineth banners? I guess some wind. Are the Dawnriders part of the wind? Or are they just like not part of any temple? Does anybody know? Is it noble? War Temple, Venari. Okay. I don't know who Tyrion is. Who's Tyrion? Again, this isn't my army. Oops, I screwed that up. There it is. I'm like, what did I screw up? I can't find it now. Teclis's brother. Is there a model for it? For him? It? Whatever? I don't know. Could be a monster. Techless. Man, so much more stuff on these horses. John, this is a horse. No model for Techless's brother. He's just some chump. Do you think they will? Do you guys think they'll make a Sigmar model? Sigmar model? Ever? Seems weird that they'd have Nagash but not Sigmar. Side. Oh, it's 8:30 on the dot. Okay, give me 5 more minutes. And this is mostly for Saray and Zach. Give me 5 more minutes, please. You'll be fine. I just gotta finish this one guy. Yeah, I think I did the cleanup for their show. I think they shouldn't have errors. And that's probably why I forgot to do it for mine. Because I remembered doing it already. So, I'll get the... I'll get the promo in there next time. For Cody's class, if you're a Mandrill, check it out in our Discord. Give yourself that little alert. Oh yeah, and then you guys voted, earlier I was starting to say this, you guys picked out green and black for the Carnosaur. My 3rd Carnosaur, so I am gonna make a video on that tutorial. For my Carnosaur method. You too can paint a Carnosaur in 4 hours. Is that what I should call it? How to paint a Carnosaur in 4 hours. What's the most clickbaity title that's not annoying? I am being really like, okay, get it done with this one. It's okay, they can't all be winners. It'll look cohesive. I'm leaving, Zach. I know, the giant cane. I know, pull me out of here. Pretty soon he'll be in here. Meg, I'm from the Northeast. This is how we do it. The big cane. Hi, Zach. I'm just about to finish. I promise. I'm not trying to thwart your show. Okay. Yeah, we'll call it there. That reads, huh? That reads as non-metallic metal, yeah? He didn't answer me.
Okay. How to paint a Carnosaur in 60 seconds. Oh boy. Alright, that's super clickbaity. I like it. Okay, cool. So, 7 Dawnriders done. And 12 Wardens. I am seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. This works. It works on my show. Thanks, you guys. Thanks, Mandrills, for your extra support every month and keeping us motivated. It's always nice to see that people want to show ongoing support. Hope you're having a good time. And thank you guys for the super chats. Thank you for hanging out. You keep me going every day that I'm here. Again, no journeys next week until Friday, but then I'll pick back up every day because I'm a maniac. All right. Love you guys. See you later. Always be creative and be nice and, whatever. Bye.